Hello my dear students, in the previous class we discussed about different forms of equation of a line. In this session also we'll continue with some more questions. Okay, so we'll start with the questions now. First question is given, the vertices of a triangle are a 10 comma 4. First question is the vertices of a triangle are given a 10 comma 4. So if you want you can draw the diagram, then it will be easy for you to calculate all the things. So vertices are given a 10 comma 4, b minus 4 comma 9 and c minus 2 comma minus 1. And question is find the equation of its altitudes. We have to find the equation of altitudes of this triangle there. So as we know, altitude means that is the perpendicular from a vertex to its opposite side. So opposite side. So if I will draw an altitude from the vertex A, it will come in this way. Correct? So we can name it as AD. So altitude means it is perpendicular to the opposite side. So it will be equal to now AD perpendicular to BC. We have to find the equation of altitudes. Means first we are finding the equation of AD. So as you can check, AD passes through the point 10 comma 4. And to find the equation of a line, we need a point and we need a slope there. But slope is not given. So to calculate the slope, this information is given. What is that information? AD is perpendicular to BC. So first can we calculate the slope of BC? Just write down there. Slope of BC. Slope of BC is equal to, what is the formula? Yes, y2 minus y1. So it will be equal to minus 1 minus 9. So that will be equal to minus 10 by x2 minus x1. So minus 2 minus minus 4. So that will be equal to minus 2 plus 4. Minus 2 plus 4 will be equal to 2. So we can cancel this one. So we are getting slope of BC is equal to minus 5. Now we will write down here AD is perpendicular to BC. Therefore, slope of AD. What will be the slope of AD? Yes, take the reciprocal and change the sign. Okay, because we know if two lines are perpendicular to each other, product of their slopes will be equal to minus 1. So that's why easy method is, if slope of BC we got is equal to minus 5, then what you have to do? Take the reciprocal and change the sign. So what will come slope of AD? Yes, it will be equal to plus 1 by 5. Now we have the slope of AD and AD passes through the point 10 comma 4. So we can calculate the equation of AD. Equation of AD will be equal to y minus y1. What is y1 here? 4 is equal to m, slope, that is equal to 1 by 5 into x minus x1. So x minus 10. Again, don't calculate here. You can shift this 5 here to avoid fraction. Then we will get here 5y minus 20 is equal to x minus 10. So we can shift all the expression to one side. Then we will get x plus 5y will become minus 5y minus 10 plus 20. So that will be equal to plus 10 is equal to 0. So this is the equation of AD. But AD is not the single slope, single altitude there. Altitude we can draw from the vertex B also. Now from the vertex B I am drawing another altitude that is equal to BE. So BE is another altitude of triangle ABC. Now we can check what will be the equation of BE. Again, first what we will do? We will calculate the slope of AC. So write down there slope of AC. Slope of AC is equal to y2 minus y1. So it will be equal to minus 1 minus 4 minus 5 by x2 minus x1 minus 2 minus 10. So that will be equal to minus 12. So we are getting slope of AC is equal to 5 by 12. Now just to mention here BE perpendicular to AC. Therefore, now rest everything you don't have to mention. We wrote the main point here. BE perpendicular to AC. Therefore, slope of BE will be equal to, take the reciprocal and change the sign. So, it will be equal to minus 12 by 5. Now, we will calculate the equation of BE. BE passes through the point minus 4 comma 9, and formula is y minus y1 is equal to m minus 12 by 5 into x minus 4. So that will be equal to x plus 4. Now again shift to 5 here, then we will get here 5y minus 45 is equal to minus 12x minus 48. Now we can shift all the expression here, then it will be equal to 12x plus 5y minus 45 plus 48. So that will be equal to plus 3 is equal to 0. So we have calculated the equation of BE. In the same way, one more altitude we can draw, that we will draw from the point C. So from the point C, suppose we have drawn the altitude CF. Now we will check what will be the equation of CF. So for that, first what we will calculate? Yes, we will calculate the slope of AB. So write down there, slope of AB is equal to, according to the formula, y2 minus y1. So 9 minus 4, 5 by x2 minus x1, minus 4 minus 10. So that will be equal to minus 14. Slope of AB is equal to 5 by minus 14. Now write down here CF perpendicular to AB. Therefore, slope of CF is equal to, what will be the slope of CF? Take the reciprocal and change the sign. So it will be equal to 14 by 5. Now we will write down equation of CF is equal to, CF passes through the point minus 2 comma minus 1. So according to the formula, y minus y1. In place of y1 we have minus 1. So minus of minus 1 will be equal to plus 1 is equal to, slope is equal to 14 by 5 into x minus x1. So x minus minus 2 will give you x plus 2. Again shift to 5 here, then we will get 5y plus 5 is equal to 14x plus 14 2s are 28. Now we can shift all the expression to one side. Then we will get 14x minus 5y plus 28 minus 5. So 28 minus 5 will be equal to 23 is equal to 0. So just to check, now we are using the concept in solving so many questions there. So I think this question is clear to you. Okay. Now the next question is, find the equations of, question number 2 is, find the equations of medians of a triangle whose vertices are. So here altitude we don't have to calculate, we have to calculate the equation of medians. So triangles vertices are given A 7 comma minus 1, B minus 2 comma 8, C 1 comma 2. Now what is the difference in altitude and median? Yes, if from the point A I will draw a median to BC, then it divides BC into two equal parts, meaning BD is equal to DC, or what we can say, D is the midpoint of BC, correct? If it is the median, means it will divide the line segment BC into two equal parts, which means D is the midpoint of BC. Okay. So can we calculate what will be the coordinate of D using the concept of midpoint there? Yes. x1 plus x2 divided by 2. So what will be the x coordinate? Minus 2 plus 1. So that will be equal to minus 1 divided by 2. And y coordinate will be equal to y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So we will get 8 plus 2. 10 divided by 2 will be equal to 5. So we got here AD, both the coordinates we have, correct? So we will use the concept equation of a line passing through 2 points. So before only you have to mention which one you are considering as x1 and y1 there. So suppose I am taking this one as x1 comma y1. While calculating the slope also you have to take this one as x1 comma y1 only. So now first can we calculate the slope of AD? Okay. So slope of AD will be equal to, according to the formula, y2 minus y1. So we will get 5 minus minus 1. So that will be equal to 5 plus 1 by x2 minus x1 minus 1 by 2 minus 7. Now we will simplify it. 5 plus 1 will be equal to 6 by. Here we can do the cross multiplication. Then we will get minus 1 minus 14 by 2. So we are getting here 6 divided by minus 15 by 2. So when you will change the division into multiplication, we have to take the reciprocal. So we will get 6 into 2 by minus 15. Here we can cancel it. 3 2s are 6, 3 5s are 15. So slope of AD is equal to minus 4 by 5. Now we got the slope and we have the points here. Now write down equation of AD is equal to y minus y1. y1 we have taken as minus 1. So minus into minus plus. Y plus 1 is equal to slope minus 4 by 5 into x minus x1, x minus 7. Again cross multiplication. 5y plus 5 is equal to minus 4x plus 28. Shift all the expression to one side. Then we will get here 4x plus 5y. 5 minus 28 will give you minus 23 is equal to 0. So I hope this question is clear. Okay, now it is not over. We have calculated the equation of one median only. In the same way we can draw the median from the point B also. Now I am drawing the next median BE. Drawing the median BE. Then E will be the, yes, E is the midpoint of AC. So first we can calculate the coordinate of E. X coordinate will be equal to 7 plus 1, 8 divided by 2. So that will be equal to 4. Then here minus 1 plus 2, 1 by 2. So we will get 4 comma 1 by 2. So again first we can calculate the slope. So slope of BE. So this one I am taking as x1 comma y1. So write down there slope of BE is equal to y2 minus y1. So 1 by 2 minus 8 divided by x2 minus x1. So 4 minus minus 2 will give you 4 plus 2. Now here cross multiplication. Then we will get here 1 minus 16 by 2 divided by 4 plus 2 will be equal to 6. 1 minus 16 will be equal to minus 15 divided by 2 into reciprocal of 6 will be equal to 1 by 6. Again this will get cancelled there. 3 5s are 15, 3 2s are 6. So we are getting slope of BE is equal to minus 5 by 4. Now we can calculate the equation of BE. Write down equation of BE. Y minus y1. So y minus 8 is equal to m. That is equal to minus 5 by 4 into x minus x1. So minus into minus plus there. Shift 4 here. Then we will get 4y minus 32 is equal to minus 5x minus 10. Now shift all the expression to one side. 5x plus 4y minus 32 plus 10 will give you minus 22 is equal to 0. This is the equation of median BE. In the same way one more median will come. Yes, that is equal to median CF. So now just to calculate what will be the coordinate of F there. Yes, that will be equal to x1 plus x2 divided by 2. So 7 minus 2, 5 by 2 will be equal here 5 by 2. Then next y1 plus y2. So 8 minus 1, 7 by 2. Now we'll calculate the slope of CF. So slope of CF y2 minus y1. So here 7 by 2 minus 2. 7 by 2 minus 2 divided by x2 minus x1. 5 by 2 minus 1. Now cross multiplication, then we will get 7 minus 4. So 3 by 2 divided by 5 minus 2. 3 by 2. Correct? 7 minus 4, 3 by 2. So 3 by 2 and 3 by 2 will get cancelled. We will get the slope of CF is equal to 1. Now we will calculate the equation of CF. So it will be equal to y minus y1. In place of y1 we have 2 is equal to m into x minus x1. So equation will be equal to y minus 2 is equal to x minus 1, or x minus y minus 1 plus 2. So that will be equal to plus 1 is equal to 0. So I hope this concept is clear. Okay, this type of questions you will get if you know the concept, everything correctly there. When the lines are perpendicular, what is the relation in their slopes? When they are parallel, what is median, what is altitude? Okay, then next question is, a line perpendicular to the line segment. It is given a line perpendicular to the line segment joining A. Just to draw the diagram to make it more easy for you to understand. Okay, 2 comma minus 1. So it is given a line perpendicular to the line segment joining A 6 comma 5 and B 2 comma 1 divides it in the ratio 1:9. So a line is there which is dividing this line segment in the ratio 1:n. In the ratio 1:n. Find the equation of the line. So we have to calculate the equation of this line. Equation of the line L we have to calculate. Okay. And what is the information given here? First one, since it is given the line is perpendicular. So we have to draw perpendicular line only. So a line is there which is perpendicular to AB and it divides AB in the ratio 1:n. And we have to calculate the equation of L. So to calculate the equation of L, what are the things we need? First we need a point and we need the slope of the line. So slope we can use the concept L is perpendicular to AB. So first we can calculate the slope of AB. So write down there, slope of AB is equal to y2 minus y1. So minus 1 minus 5 minus 6 by x2 minus x1. 2 minus 6 will be equal to minus 4. Minus minus cancelled, it will be equal to 3 by 2. That is the slope of AB. Now we will write down slope of L. What will come? L is perpendicular to AB. Therefore, slope of L will be equal to, take the reciprocal and change the sign. 2 by 3, negative sign there. So we got the slope of L there. Now we need a point on the line L there. So to calculate the point, this information is given. L divides AB in the ratio 1:n. So suppose this intersection point I am taking as P, whose coordinate I am writing as x comma y there. And now we can use section formula. According to section formula, what will be the x coordinate of the point P? Yes, it will be equal to 1 into 2. 2 plus n into 6 will be equal to 6n by 1 plus n. This is the x coordinate. And y coordinate of the point will be equal to 1 into minus 1. So that will be equal to minus 1 plus n into 5. 5n by 1 plus n. So we got the coordinate of P as 2 plus 6n by 1 plus n, and y is equal to minus 1 plus 5n by 1 plus n. So we got the point also in the line L. Now we can calculate the equation of the line L. So just to write down there, equation of L. According to the formula, y minus y1. In place of y1 we have this point. Minus 1 plus 5n by 1 plus n is equal to m. In place of m we have minus 2 by 3 into x minus x1. The point is 2 plus 6n by 1 plus n. So you can leave your answer till here only, because here we are checking whether you are able to use the concept of section formula and the concept of perpendicular line. Rest all the calculation when you will do, it will be difficult for you. So you can leave your answer till here. Okay. Then next question, it is written. Question number 4 is, find the equation of a straight line which divides the join of. We have to find the equation of a straight line which divides the join of 2, 3 and minus 5, 8 in the ratio 3:4 and is also perpendicular to it. We have to find the equation of a line L which is perpendicular to it and divides it in the ratio 3:4. So suppose this point is P, this one we can take as A and B. So here again we have to calculate the equation of L. So again, to calculate the equation of L, we need the point and we need a slope there. So to calculate the slope, the information is given. L is perpendicular to AB. So first we can calculate the slope of AB. Okay, slope of AB according to the formula y2 minus y1. So 8 minus 3, 5 by x2 minus x1 minus 5 minus 2. So that will be equal to minus 7. Slope of AB. Now write down there, L is perpendicular to AB. Therefore, what will be the slope of L? Yes, slope will be equal to, take the reciprocal and change the sign. So it will be equal to 7 by 5. Now we need the point. So now using section formula, we can check what will be the x coordinate and y coordinate of the point P. So shall I write here in the diagram only? Okay, it will be equal to 3 into minus 5 minus 15 plus 4 into 2. So that will be equal to 8 by 3 plus 4, 7. Correct? Now y coordinate will be equal to 3 8s are 24 plus 4 3s are 12 by 3 plus 4, 7. So we will get here minus 15 plus 8. That will be equal to minus 7 by 7. So minus 1. And here 24 plus 12. So that will be equal to 36 by 7. So minus 1 comma 36 by 7. This we got there. Now we have the point also and we know the slope also. So write down now equation of L. According to the formula y minus y1. In place of y1 we have 36 by 7 is equal to m. 7 by 5 into x minus x1. So x plus 1. Now here if you want you can shift this expression here. Before that you can do the cross multiplication here. Then we will get 7y minus 36 by 7 is equal to 7 by 5 into x plus 1. Now 5 we can shift here and 7 to right hand side. Then 5 7s are 35y minus 5 6 are 30. Carry over 3. 5 3s are 15 plus 3 18 is equal to here 7 7s are 49. So we will get here 49x plus 49. Now you can shift all the expression to one side and you can simplify. Here if you don't want to do this step, you can leave your answer till here only. Okay, no problem? Okay. Then the next question. In question number 5 it is written, prove that the perpendicular drawn from the point 4 comma 1 on the join of 2 comma minus 1 and 6 comma 5 divides it in the ratio 5:8. So we have to prove here this point divides AB. Suppose this is AB in the ratio 5:8. So we have to prove here it divides it in the ratio 5:8. 8. So first what we can do, we can take, let the ratio be lambda is to 1. So we can calculate the ratio from that. So for that, first what we can do, we can find the equation of this line L. Suppose this is the point L there. So L passes through the point 4 comma 1. Point is given. So can we calculate the slope? Okay, so write down now slope of AB. Slope of AB is equal to 5 minus 1. So that will be equal to 5 plus 1, 6 by 6 minus 2, 4. So it will get cancelled. We will get here it is equal to 3 by 2. That is the slope of AB. Now write down L is perpendicular to AB. Therefore, slope of L. What will be the slope of L? Yes, it will be equal to minus 2 by 3. Now we have the slope of L and L passes through the point 4 comma 1. So we can calculate the equation of L. So just to write down there, equation of L, y minus y1. So y minus 1 is equal to m. That is equal to minus 2 by 3 into x minus x1. Now shift this 3 here, then we will get 3y minus 3 is equal to minus 2x, minus into minus plus 8. Now we can shift all the expression to one side, then we will get here 2x minus 3y. Minus 3 if you want, you can shift to right hand side. Then we will get here 2x, not minus 3y, 2x plus 3y is equal to 11. This is the equation of the line L there. Now we can check the point P also lies in the line segment L. So it will satisfy the equation of L. So first, using section formula, what will be the coordinate of P? That we can check. Okay, so I am writing here only. According to section formula, what will come? 6 into lambda plus 1 into 2. 6 lambda plus 2 by lambda plus 1. And y coordinate will be equal to 5 lambda minus 1 by lambda plus 1. Now P lies on the line L. So P will satisfy the equation of L. So in place of x and y, we are going to substitute the value there. So just to write down what will come, 2 into 6 lambda plus 2 by lambda plus 1 plus 3 into 5 lambda minus 1 by lambda plus 1 is equal to 11. Since denominators are same, lambda plus 1 we can shift to right hand side. Remaining we are doing the multiplication. 2 6 are 12. So 12 lambda plus 4 plus 3 5s are 15 lambda minus 3 is equal to 11 into lambda plus 1 will give you 11 lambda plus 11. Now we can simplify it. 12 15, this one we can shift here, then we will get 15 lambda, 12 lambda plus 15 lambda minus 11 lambda is equal to, here 4 minus 3, 1. So it will be equal to 11 minus 1. Here 12 minus 11. So that will be equal to 1. So 15 plus 1, 16 lambda is equal to 10. So we will get here lambda is equal to 10 by 16. Just to cancel it, what will come? 5 by 8. Our ratio is lambda is to 1. So lambda is to 1. We are getting here 5 by 8 is to 1. If you will do the cross multiplication, you will get the ratio is equal to 5 is to 8. That only we have to prove. It divides it in the ratio 5 is to 8. So I hope this concept is clear to you. Okay. Now we'll check the next question. In question number 6, it is written, the perpendicular from the origin to a line, just to draw the diagram there. Okay. We have a origin here, so I am drawing x-axis and y-axis. The perpendicular from the origin to a line. A line is there. On that line, we are drawing a perpendicular from the origin to this line. So here coordinate of origin is 0, 0. The perpendicular from the origin to a line meets it at the point minus 3, 7. So meets it at the point minus 3 comma 7. Find the equation of the line. We have to calculate the equation of this line. So again, to calculate the equation of line L, we have a point here and we need the slope of the line L. So how we can calculate the slope? Yes, for that this information is given. This is perpendicular to line L. So suppose here we can mark OA. So first, can we calculate the slope of OA? Yes, write down there. Slope of OA is equal to y2 minus y1. So 7 minus 0, 7 by x2 minus x1. So we will get here slope of OA is equal to 7 by minus 3. Now write down there L is perpendicular to OA. Therefore, slope of L. What will be the slope of L? Take the reciprocal and change the sign. So it will be equal to 3 by 7. Now we know the slope also and it passes through the point minus 3 comma 7. So just to write down equation of L. Y minus y1. So y minus 7 is equal to 3 by 7 into x plus 3. Shift here, then we will get 7y minus 49 is equal to 3x plus 9. Now we can shift all the expression to one side, then we will get 3x minus 7y 9 plus 49. 49 plus 9 will be equal to 58 is equal to 0. So I hope now you are getting all the concept. Okay. Now next question is, whenever you are read the question very carefully, draw the diagram if possible, then it will be easy for you to understand the concept also. Okay. Next question is written, find the equation of the line which passes through the point minus 2 comma 3. So point is given minus 2 comma 3 and making an angle of 5 pi by 6 with a positive x-axis. So here theta is given 5 pi by 6. So now using these two information, we will check how to calculate the equation of line. A point is given and to calculate the equation of line, we need the slope there. So if angle is given, how we can calculate the slope? Yes, m is equal to tan theta. So just write down there, m is equal to tan theta will be equal to tan 5 pi by 6. Now we have to calculate the value of tan 5 pi by 6. How we can rewrite? 5 pi can be written as 6 pi minus pi by 6. Now write down separately. 6 pi by 6 will be equal to pi minus pi by 6. Pi means it is 180 degree. So tan pi minus pi by 6, it will be in which quadrant? Yes, 180 minus something means that will be in second quadrant, and in second quadrant tan is negative. So it will be equal to minus tan pi by 6. Pi by 6 means it is 30 degree. And what is tan 30 degree? 1 by root 3. So we will get the slope is equal to minus 1 by root 3. Now we can frame the equation. Just to write down their equation is y minus y1. So y minus 3 is equal to m. That is equal to minus 1 by root 3 into x minus x1. This much only enough there if you don't want to simplify it more there. Otherwise, you can just simplify here. Just to do the cross multiplication. Then you will get root 3y minus 3 root 3 is equal to minus x minus 2. Now we can shift all the expression to one side. Then we will get x plus root 3y minus 3 root 3 plus 2 is equal to 0. Equation of the line L there. Then it is written, also find the equation of line which is parallel to the given line. So first you have to check if it is parallel, what relation will come? We have to find the equation of other line which is parallel to this line. So if the lines are parallel, slopes will be equal. So slope of the other line, just write down there, slope of the other line also will be equal to minus 1 by root 3. And crossing the x-axis, that line is crossing the x-axis at a distance of 3 units to the left of origin. Crossing the x-axis at a distance of 3 units to the left means what will be that point? Yes, it is on x-axis. Correct. Minus 3 comma 0. So we have the point here minus 3 comma 0. Now we can calculate the equation. Y minus y1 is equal to m. That is equal to minus 1 by root 3 into x minus x1. Now root 3 we can shift here. Then we will get here root 3y is equal to minus x minus 3. Now shift all the expression to one side. Then we will get x plus root 3y plus 3 is equal to 0. I think this question is clear to you. Okay. Now, next question is written. In question number 8, it is written there, the Fahrenheit temperature F and absolute temperature K satisfies a linear equation. It is given when K is equal to 273, F is equal to 32. So, this one we can consider as x-axis and y-axis there. So, Fahrenheit temperature I am considering it as x coordinate there. So, first it is given when Fahrenheit is equal to 32, that time we have the value of K 273, 1 point, and when F is equal and K is equal to 373 when F is equal to 212. So 212 comma 373. F I have taken as x coordinate and K I have taken as y coordinate there. Now it is written express K in terms of F. Now here normally equation we are writing is as y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. But in place of x and y we have the variable here k and f. So when we will write the equation will come in this way only. In place of y, what we have taken, this is the temperature in absolute temperature K and this is the Fahrenheit temperature there. So our equation will come in this way. K minus y1, in place of y we are writing K is equal to m into x. In place of x we have f minus x1. So this one we can take as x1 comma y1 and this is x2 comma y2. So point we have, first we can calculate the slope. So slope m is equal to y2 minus y1, 373 minus 273 by x2 minus x1, 212 minus 32. 373 minus 273 will be equal to 100 by here 2 minus 2 0, 11 minus 3 will be equal to 8 and here we will get 180. Now we can cancel the term here, 0 and 0 will get cancelled, 2 5s are 10, 2 9s are. So we got the slope is equal to 5 by 9. Now we will write down the equation. So equation will come k minus y1. In place of y1 we have 273 is equal to m, that is 5 by 9 into x minus x1. So x minus 32. So first part is over. Express k in terms of f there. So minus 273. If you want you can shift to right hand side. Now it is written and find the value of f. From here find, no here this is not x, this is equal to f there. Okay. Find the value of f when k is equal to 378. Now here we will substitute k is equal to 378. So we will get 378 minus 273 is equal to 5 by 9 into f minus 32. Just to subtract it, 8 minus 3, 5, 7 minus 7, 0, 3 minus 2, 1 is equal to 5 by 9 into f minus 32. 5 by 9 we are shifting to left hand side. Then here 9 will get multiplied and 5 will come in denominator. Then we will get 105 into 9 by 5 is equal to f minus 32. Cancel the term here. Then we will get 21 into 9. 9 ones are 9, 9 twos are 18. 189 minus 32 shifting here. Then it will be equal to plus 32. Now just do the addition. 9 plus 2 11. 8 plus 3 11 plus 1 12. Carry over 1 1 plus 1 2. So when k is equal to 378, f will be equal to 221. So first one is we expressed this as a linear equation and then we calculated the value. Okay. Then next question is written, by using the concept of equation of a line, prove that the following points are collinear. So again we know if the points are collinear, their slopes will be equal. Now we can check what relation will come in their equations. So A 1 comma minus 1, B 2 comma 1 and C 4 comma 5. So we can calculate the equation of all these three lines, line segment there. So first I am calculating the equation of AB. So again to calculate the equation of AB, we need the slope there. So M is equal to y2 minus y1. 1 minus minus 1. So that will be equal to 2 by 2 minus 1, 1. So we got the slope is equal to 2 and AB passes through the point A. That point only we are taking. So just to write down there, equation will be equal to y minus y1. So that will be equal to y plus 1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Just to simplify it, then we will get y plus 1 is equal to 2x minus 2. Now we can shift all the expression to one side, then we will get 2x minus y minus 3 is equal to 0. Equation of AB. Now we can check what will be the equation of BC. So again first we will calculate the slope of BC. M is equal to 5 minus 1, 4 by 4 minus 2, 2. It will get cancelled. So we got the slope is equal to 2. Now we can calculate the equation y minus y1. We have taken this point there. So don't change it. Okay. So y minus 1 is equal to 2 into x minus x1. Simplify it. Y minus 1 is equal to 2x minus 4. Again shift all the expression to one side, then we will get 2x minus y minus 4 plus 1 minus 3 is equal to 0. So equation of BC also same. Now we will calculate the equation of AC. So for AC, first what will be the slope that we can check. Again y minus y2 minus y1. So 5 minus minus 1, that will be equal to 6 by 4 minus 1, 3. So we are getting the slope is equal to 2. Now equation y minus y1. So y plus 1 is equal to 2 into x minus x1. So we will get here y plus 1 is equal to 2x minus 2. Again shift all the expression to one side, then we will get 2x minus y minus 3 is equal to 0. So just to check here, the equation of these three line segments AB, BC and AC are same. Therefore they are collinear. Okay. Now next question. The next question is based on the concept of intercept form. So already formula we wrote there. Just again we are revising there. Intercept form means the line crossing both the axes there. It passes both the axes, a comma 0 here and here 0 comma b, and then we wrote the equation as x by a plus y by b is equal to 1. So where the line intersecting the x-axis, that is called x-intercept, and where it intersects the y-axis, that is called y-intercept. So here x-intercept is a and y-intercept is b. Okay. Now some question based on this type there. It is written, find the equation of the line that cuts off equal intercept on the coordinate axis. Equal intercept, what is the meaning? Yes, A is equal to B. This is the information given. Now you can write down there, let the equation of the line be x by A plus y by B is equal to 1. Now the information is given, A is equal to B. So in place of B we can substitute A only. Then we will get x by a plus y by a is equal to 1. Denominators are same, so we can shift there. Then we will get here x plus y is equal to a. Now we can check how to calculate the value of a. It is written, the line passes through the point minus 1 comma 7. So the point will satisfy the equation of the line. So in place of x and y we are going to substitute the value. Then it will be equal to minus 1 plus 7 is equal to a. So we will get here a is equal to 6. Now just to substitute the value, equation of line will be equal to x plus y is equal to 6. So we got the equation of line. This much only you have to do. Okay. Then next question, it is written, find the equation of line which passes through the point 3 comma 4, which passes through the point 3 comma 4 such that sum of its intercept on the axis is 14. So again, first we will write down there, let the equation be, yes, what is the equation? X by a plus y by b is equal to 1. And then the informations which are given. Sum of the intercept on the axis. These are the intercept on the axis. So it is given a plus b is equal to 14. So from here how we can rewrite? B can be written as 14 minus a. Now we will substitute there. And also the line passes through the point 3 comma 4. So in place of x we will write 3 and in place of y 4. So 3 by a plus 4 by 14 minus a is equal to 1. Now we will simplify it. Do the cross multiplication. Then here it will get multiplied. 14 3s are 42 minus 3a plus 4a by, here multiply the denominator also, we will get here 14a minus a square is equal to 1. Now we'll just simplify it. Then we will get 42 plus a is equal to 14a minus a square. Shift all the expression to one side. Then we will get here a square, a minus 14a. So that will be equal to minus 13a plus 42 is equal to 0. Now here we are getting a quadratic equation. How we will simplify it? Find out two numbers. Sum should be equal to minus 13 and product should be equal to 42. 7 and 6. So we will write down here a square minus 6a minus 7a plus 42 is equal to 0. Common factor in these two terms, a taken outside. Then inside the bracket it will be equal to a minus 6. From these two common factor is minus 7. So again inside the bracket we will get a minus 6. So we are getting here a minus 6 into a minus 7 is equal to 0. So either a minus 6 is equal to 0. Then we will get a is equal to 6 or a is equal to 7. So we got the value of a. Now we can calculate the value of b from here. So if a is equal to 6, then what will be the value of b? Just write down. If a is equal to 6, b will be equal to 14 minus 6. That will be equal to 8. If a is equal to 7, b also will be equal to 7. So two values we got. So in the same way, two equations also will come. So just write down. Equation will be equal to, first one is x by 6 plus y by 8 is equal to 1. Or second equation will be x by 7 plus y by 7 is equal to 1. So I hope this question is clear to you. All of you note down your homework. Exercise 10.2. Exercise 10.2. Question number 9. Question number 9. Then from question number 11 to question number 17 and question number 20. So what are the questions we discussed here? So some questions I am giving you as homework, same type only, no other extra questions. Okay. So do the questions and in case of any doubt you can ask. Thank you.